Hieroglyphics, Egypt's picture writing. A very long time ago, beside the gentle flow of the River Nile, the land of ancient Egypt shimmered under the golden sun. Tall pyramids reached for the sky, and statues of mighty pharaohs guarded the sands. But among all their wonders, one of the most magical was not made of stone. It was made of pictures. These pictures told stories, recorded prayers, and even spoke to the gods. They were called hieroglyphics, Egypt's picture writing. The secret of the scribes. In the great city of Thebes, there lived a young boy named Khufu, who dreamed of becoming a scribe, one of the few people who could read and write hieroglyphics. To Khufu, the scribes were like wizards. With just a brush and ink, they could turn tiny pictures into words and words into power. Every morning, Khufu would watch the royal scribes sit cross-legged beside the temple walls, their reed pens dipping into black and red ink. On smooth sheets of papyrus, paper made from Nile reeds, they painted graceful symbols. A bird for A, a snake for D, a wavy line for water. Each mark meant something. Each picture had a voice, and together they told the story of Egypt. The language of the gods. The Egyptians believed hieroglyphics were a gift from Thoth, the god of wisdom and writing. That made the scribes' work sacred. When they wrote a king's name on a tomb, they believed it would last forever. One evening, as Khufu swept the temple floor, he asked the chief scribe, "Master, why do we write with pictures and not with plain words?" The old man smiled. "Because, young one, pictures live longer than words. When the wind blows and the world forgets, the pictures will still speak." Khufu nodded, looking at the glowing symbols on the temple walls. A falcon, a sun, a scarab beetle. Even in silence, they seemed alive. The stone that spoke again. Many centuries later, long after Khufu's time, the world had forgotten how to read hieroglyphics. The secret language was lost, hidden in stone for over 1,000 years. Then one day, in the 1799, a soldier in Egypt discovered a black stone covered in strange writing. It had the same words written 3 ways: in Greek, in Egyptian script, and in hieroglyphics. That stone was called the Rosetta stone, and it became the key to unlocking the ancient language. Scholars worked for years, comparing the symbols and the Greek words, until finally the meaning of the pictures was revealed again. The words of ancient Egypt spoke once more. The stories of kings, of gods, and of Khufu's people came back to life. The eternal story. Now, when we look at the hieroglyphs on a pyramid wall or in a museum, we're reading messages written thousands of years ago by hands that believed in forever. And perhaps, somewhere in those ancient lines, lies a symbol drawn by a boy named Khufu, who dreamed that his pictures would never fade. Because in Egypt, every picture was a word, and every word was a piece of eternity.